Okay, I'm going to show you how to clean your washing machine filter, and what you're going to need to do this. Works for most modern washing machines. This happens to be an LG. Is you're going to need a very shallow container to catch the water, because you're going to have to drain the line first, the discharge line, and then you're going to need some rags to soak up any excess water. So the first thing you do is pull the cover off, and that's the hose. Pull it out as far as you can. I'm going to see if I can take that off, and then you just pull this cap off. And once the cap's off, what you can do is just let the water drain out until you don't see any more. If your container starts to get close to being filled, you might want to put the cap back on and empty out the tray. So as you can see, it filled up this shallow tray. I thought I was going to have to plug it, and so now what you want to do is put the cap back on, and then remove the filter, which is, oops, you had some water, still more water coming out of here. So I emptied out the tray that had the water in it, and there was about 1 liter of it, and the tray actually had a crack in it, and it was leaking water on the floor. That's why you want the rags. So what you're going to do now is you're going to twist your filter out, and there's probably going to be some more water, and it just screws out. Yeah, I can feel the water right now rushing on my hand. You pull it out, and there's your filter. Now, I checked this when we first bought this, about, every month or so. But now I'm changing it, cleaning it. This is about 4 months. Not too bad. I guess the rest of it's just going down the drain. It's not a very fine filter. So I'm just going to rinse this all off, maybe soak it a little bit in some vinegar if there's any calcium. It looks like there's some calcium lime buildup, and then replace it. So I cleaned the filter just with the garden hose, and what I thought was calcium was just actually, residue from the detergent that's used. That's all we use. We don't use any bleaches or fabric softeners or anything like that. So it came out nice, spickety clean. Now what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you can see in there, I'm just going to give that a little wipe down with the rag and then reassemble it. So we've given it a wipe down with the rag. And I'm just going to reinsert this, and it's fairly simple. There is no position. It just slides in, and you screw it in until it stops. And when it's stopped, you don't want to over tighten it, but just make sure it's snug, like there. And push the hose back in, put it in its spot, clean up any of this here water, and then reinsert, like that, close it up. Give it a little clean up, wipe down into the water around here, and you're done. And that's all that it takes, and it should be done, on a regular basis to keep your washing machine and your discharge lines in working order. I'd say, depending on use, we use it twice a week for a household of 2. So, like I said, 4 to 6 months, so maybe every 6 months. It only takes like 5 minutes. Bye.